Hi, I'm Emily Listman, and if you're here at my website, then it goes without saying that I help people buy and sell homes. Thank you so much for visiting, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. There are a lot of reasons that I got into real estate back in 2005, but I would say the main one was that I'd been in sales forever, since I was 16. And everyone kept saying, Emily, you should go into real estate. There's so much money and you can sell homes and change people's lives. And that all sounded great and fine. But of course, when I really started going into the business around 2006, 2007, the market started to crash. And by 2008, builders were closing divisions. My whole division in Reno that I was running the sales team for at that point did close down. The company moved me down to Orange County, and I continued to work in new home construction there for a while, but eventually realized that the new home world was not what it used to be, and certainly not what I had planned on. So I ended up going into resale in 2009 down in Newport Beach, California. When I tell people that I used to sell homes in Newport Beach, the average low price point being about $1.5 million, and then up from there, they often ask me, why did you move back to Sacramento? And I think it's really important to share that part about myself. I grew up in the Sacramento area. I actually, as a child, we lived in Antelope, we lived in Citrus Heights, and then when I was about 12, we moved to Orangevale, and I ended up going to Bella Vista High School in Fair Oaks. And from there, ended up going to UC Santa Barbara for college, and then came back. Once I came back, I lived in Midtown, bought my first house in Natomas, had lots of friends and family in Elk Grove, in Roseville. I just know this area so well that it made perfect sense for me to move back after I had my daughter. And that leads me into the why I do real estate now. Everyone has a why for what they do. And in some cases, people, they have their job and their steady paycheck and their benefits, and that serves their family, and I 100% respect that. For me, having a little girl, being a single mom, for one, we moved back to Sacramento because my mother is her only living biological grandparent. She also has a wonderful step grandma who lives about 2 hours away from us here. And so it was a no-brainer to come back to be close to grandma, but also I realized that to take my real estate business and my real estate career to the level I want to take it, I really needed to come back home and be in an area that I love and that I relate to. I grew up here, I know the school systems, I understand the culture. Obviously, Sacramento has changed a lot, but it's also still the same. Its heartbeat is still the same, and I really, really enjoy being here, raising my daughter here, and then of course selling real estate here. It's been incredibly rewarding, and I'm so glad that I made the choice to come back here. So back to my why. I have a little girl. She is incredibly independent. She is bright and funny and loves to perform, and I really wanted to show her that as a girl, as a woman, as a person in America, you can really do anything you want. And as hard as it is sometimes to be self-employed as a single parent, I really want her to admire me. I want her to see that with sacrifice can come great rewards, and that it's okay to not be perfect, it's okay to fail, it's okay if things aren't always going the way you want them to, because if you keep persevering and if you're resilient and if you're adaptable, you can get wherever you want to go. There's no limits to what you can achieve, and I believe that especially in the real estate business, and especially for women in the real estate business. So that leads me to my next passion, which is supporting women, not just single moms and solo parents, although I do have a passion for supporting them specifically, but women in general. I think in the corporate world or in a traditional job environment, there's really only so far women can go. I think we've made great headway in this country, having more women as CEOs and more women sitting on the boards of corporations. But I do believe that as women in our country, being self-employed, working for yourself, whether it's in real estate or in an Arbonne business or anything that you might do, that it's completely untapped and it's so unlimited. There's no glass ceiling. There's nowhere you can't go. And so I really am passionate about supporting women in finding a path that's going to get them to the financial freedom and the financial security that they're looking for that we can't always find in a regular day-to-day job. So to take that one step further, I'm planning on putting together, hopefully for 2020, a series of videos, seminars, workshops, and programs that will be geared towards helping women to understand how to create their financial security. And that means working with financial planners, understanding how to get out of debt, understanding how to plan for the future, how to set up college funds for your children, and most importantly, how do single women and single moms purchase a home? There are several single women and single moms I've helped recently that didn't think that home ownership was in their near future, and between me and some of the lenders I work with, we were able to coach them, help them pay off some debt, help them work through things, and ultimately be able to purchase a home. And I think I get like the chills talking about this. I know for me, having a safe space for me and my child is the number one most important thing in my life. I want her to have a home to go to, I want her to feel safe there, and I want to be in an environment and in a neighborhood where I feel like we can stay and she can be raised there and flourish. And I want to give that to all of the other single moms and single women out there, and single dads too. So we're not going to be biased here, but I do especially enjoy helping women figure out how to accomplish their dreams on their own. I think that's really important, and independence, not only in life, but financial independence is of the utmost importance to me. Okay, so there's one more thing I want to talk about today, and that is my HERO program. So I do have one more passion among many, but one more passion that I'm going to talk about, and that is supporting the local heroes in our community. My daughter was born 2 months early. She was in the NICU for a month, which was actually an incredibly short time for how early she was. And if it hadn't been for just being in the right hospital, the neonatal doctors and surgeons and the neonatal nurses and the NICU nurses, I'm not sure if she would be here. And so I am incredibly passionate about supporting the local communities, heroes in our Sacramento area. So I do have a HERO program, and with that, so if you're a doctor, nurse, police officer, teacher, firefighter, anyone who is currently in the military or is a veteran, I do offer a closing cost incentive up to $1,000. It does depend on the price point of the home, but I do currently have my first buyers right now. We're about to go into escrow who are going to be the recipients of this gift from me. I'm very excited about it, and hopefully you'll get to see a video from them soon about their experience and why they chose to work with me. So every time I think I've told you about every passion I have, I realize I'm wrong. So there's one more passion that I want to talk about, and it's the Children's Miracle Network. One of the reasons I choose to work with RE/MAX is because RE/MAX is a national sponsor of the Children's Miracle Network, and here in the Sacramento area, we directly support UC Davis. So all of the money that RE/MAX raises on an annual basis for the Children's Miracle Network goes directly to the UC Davis Children's Hospital, and I love that. I've had a chance to tour the NICU and the PICU, which is the neonatal intensive care unit and the pediatric intensive care unit, and just their children's hospital in general, and it is incredible. I am so proud to give a percentage of every commission I earn to this cause. I also, if you follow me on Facebook, you'll see when I have a birthday or when I'm doing any kind of charity or raising money, I do raise money for the Children's Miracle Network, and this goes right back to my HERO program. Same idea, you know, having been through a really incredibly challenging and scary event with my child, I have a empathy and understanding and a genuine belief in supporting these people and supporting these causes. So I hope that you'll help out. If you feel like you want to donate or you want any more information, I do have a page on my website dedicated to heroes and the Children's Miracle Network. So please take a look, and I will talk to you soon. If you are looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, I would love the opportunity to sit down and talk to you about how I believe I can help you. I am not the right fit for every single person, and every single person is not the right client for me. So I do find it really important to have that conversation up front, make sure that I'm going to be able to fulfill your needs, and that we are aligned in our goals and our motivation and what our end result should be. So please give me the opportunity to interview for the honor of representing you in your home sale or your home purchase. I do work with investors. I have a lot of experience with trust sales and 1031 exchanges. So if you're a flipper, or if you're just looking to buy and hold, purchase rental property, whatever type of investment you're into, I've done it, and I can certainly help. And I know the best areas for investment properties as well. So hopefully you'll give me a call. I really would love to talk to you, and I look forward to doing business with you. Thank you.